Good evening, everyone, and welcome to What is Shred10? We are hosting this event tonight and recording it because so many people are interested in understanding why do we shred, what is the Shred10, how do I get involved with Shred10, and what are the benefits that I might get from participating. And so I am the lucky gal to share that information with all of you tonight. My name is Loretta Koth. I am a national marketing director with the Juice Plus company. I am also a certified personal trainer, a certified health coach, and I have been really waking up every day for almost 20 plus years, just helping people embrace the idea that we can put ourselves on the road to better health, and we can feel better, look better, have energy and vitality that some people feel has been lost forever. And so a couple things I want to go over. Number one is getting to the understanding that the Shred10 is not a diet. So we're not looking to help people diet. Actually, I don't believe in diets. I think anyone that is helping people get healthy realizes that diets have really gotten us in the bad place that we're in. People yo-yo diet. For every diet that you go on, after you come off the diet, because let's face it, we cannot, eat a 500 calorie diet every day forever. We can't completely never eat a carbohydrate forever. We can't possibly eat cabbage soup every day forever. There's all these systems people want to put people on, and then they go off of it. They gain the weight back in an average of 10 pounds afterwards. So bottom line, if diets worked, there would not be an obesity crisis in this country. So number one, this is not a diet, and it's not a weight loss program. It is a jump start to better health. It is an opportunity for you to detoxify your body, for you to be able to reset your systems, to be able to just get rid of some of the bad habits. Start flooding your body with great nutrition so that you can turn around and begin that road to better health. So this is really, I would like for you to think of this as more of a 4-month program. For those of you that would be getting onto our program of Shred10, we are going to kick off the next shred on Monday the 7th. It will run for 10 days, which is the 16th, but we're going to run our Facebook group until the 17th because on the last day, we like to celebrate everything that has occurred. So what is Shred10? I'm going to screen share for a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and put up the guidelines for people that are on this call or listen to it later for you to be able to look at this. So right here is basically what you're going to do for 10 days. And we're going to go over it. And I'm going to explain, why each of these components. So number one, we're going to add more plant foods in the Juice Plus capsules every day. I am going to go over Juice Plus, the product line, a little bit in more detail, but for right now, just know that people will ask me, are we allowed to eat meat? Yes, you are. I would suggest organic, clean. I would suggest a lot less, but basically we really want you to eat whole food nutrition and also flood your body with the Juice Plus capsules of 35 raw plant foods every day during this shred. You're going to do 2 shakes a day. Now people will say, is this a shake diet? No, it is not. The shakes are only 120 calories, plus if you add some plant-based milk or decide to blend some fruits or vegetables in it, it can become one of the times that you eat in a day. It can be one of your snacks, but you are also going to eat food. So the 2 shakes, though, are going to really clean out your gut. And I'm going to teach you how and why in just a minute. You're going to drink plenty of water. I say flood your body 100 ounces a day during the shred. Definitely at least half of your body weight in ounces every single day. I always I don't know if you can see me up in the corner here, but I have a 32-ounce water bottle, and I know I fill this up. I have a water machine that purifies and alkaline, so I fill my own water. I don't really like polluting the planet with all the plastic. So I have a water bottle. I fill it at least twice, if not 3 times in a day. Plus I drink a glass of water to start the day with my Juice Plus capsules, but you're going to want to get as much water in as possible because what's going to happen is your body is going to detox. And as it's doing that, you're going to want to flush the toxins that are getting released and get rid of them. So super hydration. We want you to breathe deeply. It says take 10 breaths. And I know that we say that we breathe, but most of us are shallow breathing all day, every day. So we want to pause one time every day during the Shred 10, and we're going to give you reminders on the Facebook group the page that we're going to have about breathing. And I really like just doing the system of taking 4 giant breaths in, 4 count breath in, hold it for 4 counts, and exhale for 4 counts. That could be an easy system. We'll give you a couple breathing techniques that you can use, but really just, even if it's just holding your hands on your belly and filling up your entire belly first, then the diaphragm, and then your lungs, holding that in and exhaling all of that, that is also going to help you begin to help your body detox, which is super important. Okay, and we're going to, it says exercise most days. I'm actually going to be a little tougher on you. I want you moving every day. I'm going to ask that we move during our shred at least a 30-minute walk every day. Can you commit? 30-minute walk. It's still beautiful out almost everywhere in the country. There's no reason not to be able to get out. That's, you know, my good friend always says there's no such thing as bad weather. There's just bad gear. So, you know, just get ready. Whatever that weather is, you can't use that as an excuse. We're going to get out and walk. We're going to go to treadmill, get on a bike ride, go to the gym, take a class, go to yoga. I want you to move 30 minutes a day for our 10 days. Okay, so those are the things you're going to do. But here are the things you're going to eliminate. We are going to eliminate caffeine and alcohol. All right, let's just talk about this for a minute. So, caffeine. This is a hard one for me. I drink a cup of coffee every day. Absolutely love my cup of coffee. Enjoy the smell. I look forward to it. I add a little bit of almond milk, occasionally a little bit of raw honey in it. But it's more just a comfort thing for me. I don't know that I really need the caffeine, but I just enjoy a cup of coffee. So I will often, my first day of the shred, I will go to a green tea for day 1, and then I will go to my chocolate complete because it has some naturally occurring caffeine from cocoa, and then I'll be able to be fine. But if I can do it, you can do it. I've been drinking coffee since I was in college, and for these 10 days, if you're really serious about doing the shred, I want you to try your best to do every component. If you mess up, it's like a bike, fall off, get right back on. So we really want you to attempt. The obvious of no alcohol. Many of us enjoy a glass of wine in the evenings. We go out, we meet friends, and it has become a habit for many of us just to add even moderate alcohol into our diets. But we want to go these 10 days by cleaning out. We want to get rid of everything that could be possibly polluting our bodies right now. And we want to allow the body to cleanse and begin to just feel great on its own without any help other than your nutrition, okay? No eating after 6, this is huge. Now, again, someone watching this is going to get they're going to get their hair up on their back. They're going to be like, I'm a nurse and I work night shift. You're going to tell me I don't get home from work till 7. My husband gets home at work at 8 and I want to be able to eat dinner with him. Folks, first of all, this is 10 days. 10 days. Can you rearrange your life and your schedule to try to commit? But just do your best. If you can't eat till 7, but you can do every other aspect of the shred, we're going to be okay with that. First of all, there's no punishment here. There's just maximum benefit by doing everything that the shred calls for. But the reason being is we want to give your body 12 hours of fasting, 12 hours of not eating after 6 o'clock. Why? Why is that? Multiple reasons. Number one is when we eat, all our organs are going into overdrive. Your heart rate goes up, blood flow has to increase, all of the intestines have to work. You know, the organs are working, the pancreas, the liver is going to end up filtering. So you're tapping the organs heavily every time you eat. So we're asking you to give your body a break. And if you follow the regimen of this system, and I'm going to give you what I consider a great shred day. If you eat and do your shakes, you're going to be so full, you're not going to be hungry in the evening. Besides, guess what? We want you to go to bed. Okay? Up at the top, get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm going to ask you during the shred to get in bed by 10. First of all, if you're not eating after 6, just go to bed. Get some rest. That's why we want you to consider this a restart program. This is a jump start to better health. This is going to get you doing some habits that we know many aren't doing, which is you're not getting your 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Now you're overtired, you're overeating, you're sluggish, you're drinking too much coffee, you don't feel good, but you're pushing yourself. And what's happening then? We are stressing out our adrenal glands and our adrenal system. And people are going into adrenal fatigue. And that's where chronic fatigue comes in, the tired dragon butt person, okay? I know a lot of them, and you know a lot of them, and you might be one. But not after the Shred 10. You're going to have more energy than you know what to do with. So there's all kinds of good reasons. Also, the reason for the going to bed and getting your rest and not eating late is at night is when your hormones go into balance. Leptin and ghrelin and all of the whole insulin system for balancing, for having stabilized blood sugar, all that occurs at night while you're resting. I think we all get that God gave us a body to sleep. Like we know we need sleep. There's a reason. Our bodies are designed for that rest, okay? We're not going to eat any processed foods. Nothing that you have to read a label. You are going to eat whole food nutrition. Now, when somebody asked me, well, what's whole food nutrition? Now, my response, and this is, I feel comfortable saying this is, if God created it, it's whole food. Basically, if you look at it and you know what it is a red pepper that I'm going to chop up and eat with some hummus. It is an organic egg that I'm going to crack and fry in a pan in some olive oil. It is an apple that I'm going to put some peanut butter with the label. The peanut butter only says peanuts, and that's it. Peanuts and maybe some oil that they put in it. But, it's no processed foods. We're not going to eat boxed foods, packaged foods, bread foods. You want to eat whole food nutrition. We're also going to eliminate gluten and dairy and artificial refined sugars. So I'm going to stop the screen share for a minute so I can just talk to you about that for a second. Okay, so no gluten. A lot of people, are going on, and I'm going to just address this for a second, they're going on keto diet. Okay, so I did just recently talk to a physician who said that he has had 2 people that have been extreme keto, and they are having pancreas failure. Someone else with a toxic liver buildup. I want to tell you that there's no way that anyone could ever make me believe, after what I've studied, over 20 years of studying nutrition, that we should eat 70% of our diet in pure fat. You're going to trade one problem, which is weight. You might lose weight, but it's really just the Atkins diet in disguise. And so this is a side note. This is Loretta. Okay, it's not the Juice Plus company. So if you want to talk to me more about that, I suggest Voxing me on the app called Voxer. I'd be happy to really share more about that. But bottom line is, but one thing I like about keto is it gets people off of the bad carbs. It's not about not eating carbs, though. It's about eating right carbs. So when we say gluten-free, I just want you to think about, we're getting rid of bread and bagels and pizza and burgers and buns and all of this bread products and pastas and wraps, because they're just loaded with gut-wrenching teardown. There's no whole grain in them, and they are making us have belly bloat, inflammation, brain fog. We aren't feeling good, and it's definitely a huge culprit in weight gain. Our bodies don't break it down. We don't digest it effectively. It's just what we've done to whole grain. It's no good anymore. And so I try to eat gluten-free all the time. I occasionally crash, and then I go right back to it, because I immediately now, even though, like, if I eat bread, I don't get like some stomach ache, but I just notice how I don't feel good. I definitely notice that my belly gets big and bloated. I definitely notice I don't have the right energy. So it makes it easy for me to now live gluten-free. But dairy-free is our other, the other asking. For 10 days, just give it up. First of all, we get everybody off milk. Who needs milk anymore? We're the only species that drink milk of another animal. We much would rather you, use your complete with almond milk, rice milk, oat milk, coconut milk. There's all kinds of alternatives, and just, again, just drinking lots more water and getting away from thinking you need milk. That's not where our calcium comes from anyhow. It comes from the garden, eating green things. We know that dairy is heavily processed. We know that the protein source is casein, which is the leading cause of breast and prostate cancer. We know that it's really pure fat, so it's going to make you gain weight. So in this program, gluten and dairy free. Okay, so those are going to be the guidelines. And I just want to now just tell you a little bit more about Juice Plus. So you're going to take your capsules. I'm going to hold them up. Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry blend capsules. First of all, aren't the packages so pretty? They just remind me of healthy whole foods. So you're going to be getting, between all three of these, over 30 plus whole food nutrition. The Juice Plus company grows its own fresh raw fruits and vegetables on our own farms using 100% non-GMO seeds. We harvest at the peak of ripeness. We grow better than organic because we can control the entire process. We guarantee every single batch is pesticide, herbicide, metal, and contaminant free. We have the NSF and kosher certifications, the two toughest certifications to get anywhere in the world for the quality and the efficacy of which your product is made. They're guaranteeing that what's in the label, which is nothing but food, okay, and the fruit were apple, peach, cranberry, oranges, mangoes, lemon peel, acerola cherries, pineapples, prunes, dates, and beets. We're going to get in the vegetables: broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beets, spinach, cabbage, lemon peel, rice bran, kale, berries, raspberries, bilberries, blueberries, cranberries, pomegranates, Concord grapes, black currants, blackberries, elderberries, artichokes, and cocoa. This is powerhouse antioxidants, folks. There is no way any of us on any given day can do this in our kitchen. That's what I really want you to get. I just had somebody stop their Juice Plus. She said, well, we're eating so much more healthy now that since you introduced us to Juice Plus and you educated us about fruits and vegetables. They'll be back because there's no way that you get that in your kitchen. There's no way that you can get the nutrition from that much diversity, that much consistency, and that high of quality. So you now are giving yourself what we call baseline nutrition, phytonutrients from a wide array of fruits and vegetables that you would never get in your diet, ones that are super nutrient dense, and that is magical for your health. You can have a transformation just flooding your body with all of this plant powders. And those capsules, you're going to stay on for 4 months. So the Shred 10 is 10 days. But your commitment to eating this better plant food nutrition. And then what we do is we take those guidelines and we put you to a Live It program. All right, you shredded, and now we're going to live as much of the shred as we can. And it's so doable. The shakes, oh my gosh, they're called Complete. I absolutely love them. Vanilla or chocolate, I get them both because I like them both. Again, all of our labels, nutrition facts. The labels on here also, nutrition facts. None of these are supplements. Supplements are not regulated. We don't know what's in them or is in them or what else might be found in them. Nutrition facts have to be FDA approved, and at least they're looking at the product saying, yeah, what you say is in there is in there. And so I love the fact that we are a whole food product with a nutrition label. This is gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan. It is super clean. It's super delicious. It is 13 grams of plant-based protein, 8 grams of soluble and insoluble fiber, and that is, to me, the most critical part about this product. Too many people drink protein powders. We need only 10 to 50% of our diet to be protein. We need 60 to 65% of our diet to be carbohydrates in the healthy form. Why? Because fat burns on the flame of a carbohydrate. Why? Carbohydrates are the ATP. They're the energy source within our bodies. That is what's going to burn it to be able to have fuel. And so this is the fuel. And I love it that we're able to give you this plant-based food power system. It also, this is going to give you prebiotics, probiotics. The fiber is going to help clean up the gut. half of why we're not feeling good is people are either not pooping too much, pooping all wrong, they're burping it up, their guts are a mess. We've got to heal the gut if we're going to get healthy, and this is the first step, what we're able to do during the Shred 10. Everyone's belly goes down, you lose a few inches, you might shred those first couple of unwanted fat pounds. I always think, man, if I take off 4 pounds, 5 pounds, even 3 fat pounds, imagine going to the grocery store and getting that fatty ground chuck, 4 pounds of it, and you took it off your body. It's a lot when it comes off right. So it's so exciting. And as you're moving, you're feeling better. And it's so cool. So I want to just screen share again real quick and show you a couple other things. So when you do the shred, we are going to also connect you to our healthy living community. Okay? It's called Healthy Living Revolution. And I'm so proud to be part of this revolution. I actually can't really think of a more noble thing to do than help people reclaim their health. It gets me up every day before an alarm or with no alarm. It makes me super excited to share and to look for the stories and wait for the transformations that I get to see every day because of what we do to lead people down the right path. So you're going to get connected to the Healthy Living Revolution. You can go to the Shred 10. You can go there now. You don't even have to ever take Juice Plus. This is not a secret. We love having you here. So you could click on Shred 10 and learn more about the people who started the Shred and why. You can hear some great stories about the Shred. You can also download our cookbooks, print them off, or just use them digitally. You can also know that we are ready to help you get started. There's all kinds of other great resources that are here for you. There's a Shred guide. You can do your measurements. You can write out a food log if you want to prepare more. So, I'm sorry, I want to go back to the Healthy Living Revolution. There's also some short exercise videos on here. There's some great things for your children and kids. So we know that the Healthy Living Revolution is helping you to get started, jumpstart, give you a place for more information to keep that healthy living going. And then I also highly encourage you to go to juiceplus.com. If you're here and you're learning about Juice Plus for the first time, do your homework. Come here. Take a look. Watch the featured video. Look at some of the clinical research. Look at these expert reviews. These are all highly esteemed medical doctors across the country giving you their full names, what they do, where they're located, their bio, and watch the short videos. Internal medicine docs, gynecologists, nutrition experts. You've even got David Katz, head of preventative medicine of Yale University. We've got Dr. Valerie Miles, a leading pediatrician down in Florida. Dr. David Phillips, sports medicine doc. Oh my goodness, you will be blown away. Dr. Bill Sears, okay, considered America's pediatrician. He's been in Parents Magazine for 20 years. He's written 24 books on the area of children's health and nutrition, and he's included Juice Plus in every single one of them. He's most widely read, sought after pediatrician for information. I am proud to stand alongside of these medical professionals to recommend Juice Plus as being the core of why we ask you to consider Shred 10 as a way to detox, restart, jumpstart your road to better health. So my name is Loretta Koth. I am so grateful that all 14 of you joined me here today. We recorded this. It will get turned into a video, and my good friend Cindy will turn it into a nice safe share, won't you, Cindy? I appreciate that help. And we'll be able to get it out to you. You can share it with other people. Here's what I suggest. Get a couple friends to shred with you. It makes it so much more fun. We are going to have a Facebook group. It's actually an event. So let us know if you've decided to shred. We will add you to that event. And every day I'm going to be on there. Other people are going to be on there. We're going to inspire you live. We're going to post exercise videos. We're going to post information, recipes. We're going to show you what we're eating. We're going to show you what we're putting in our smoothies. By the way, my favorite right now this time of year, because I kind of go crazy pumpkin everything, is I'll have to give it my pumpkin spice latte though during the shred. But I buy organic pumpkin in the can. I put it in a little Tupperware dish, and when I make my smoothie in the morning, I use the vanilla complete. I put a couple tablespoons of the pumpkin, a half of a frozen banana, some cinnamon, and I top it with a little nutmeg. Oh my goodness, if you've not tried that, it's absolutely delicious. Just so you know, the complete, I didn't mention, it also comes in a bar form. Some people like to chew and really just can't do the texture of a smoothie. We do have a solution for you. Plus, this is a great grab and go. This is a great healthy fast food that I'm never without. And so I hope that I've answered most of your questions. We want you to, seek out the person who invited you to listen, and we'll be able to get you plugged in to the next Shred 10 beginning October 7th. I'm going to stop the recording.